Have you ever felt weighed down by your own thoughts, as if your mind is cluttered with negativity that just won't go away? What if I told you there's a way to clear that clutter and find a sense of peace? In today's video, we'll explore the concept of the dirty mind in Buddhism, a mind clouded by negative thoughts, emotions, and attachments that can distort our perception and lead to unnecessary suffering. But don't worry, cleansing your mind is not only possible, it's essential for spiritual growth and achieving inner peace. Stick with me, and let's dive into some powerful Buddhist practices that can help you purify your mind and transform your life. Number 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the cornerstone of many Buddhist teachings and is often described as the practice of being fully present in the moment. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to get lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. Mindfulness brings us back to the here and now, helping us experience life as it unfolds. By paying close attention to our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, we begin to see things as they truly are, rather than through the lens of our preconceived notions and biases. One of the most powerful aspects of mindfulness is its ability to help us recognize and let go of negative thoughts as they arise. Instead of getting swept up in a cycle of anger, fear, or resentment, mindfulness allows us to observe these emotions with a sense of detachment. We learn to acknowledge them, understand their impermanent nature, and then release them, preventing them from taking root in our minds. This practice is essential in cleansing the mind, as it stops negative patterns from becoming ingrained habits. To start practicing mindfulness, you don't need any special equipment or a lot of time. A simple mindfulness exercise you can try daily is mindful breathing. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the sensation of air passing through your nostrils. When your mind inevitably starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath, without judgment. This exercise trains your mind to stay present and helps you develop the skill of noticing when your thoughts begin to drift towards negativity. Another effective mindfulness practice is body scanning. This involves slowly bringing your attention to different parts of your body, starting from the tips of your toes and moving up to the top of your head. As you focus on each area, notice any tension, discomfort, or emotions that arise. Instead of trying to change anything, simply observe what's there and allow it to be. This practice not only helps in releasing physical tension, but also in uncovering the subtle emotional patterns that may be affecting your state of mind. Incorporating these simple mindfulness exercises into your daily routine can have a profound impact on your mental clarity and overall well-being. By consistently practicing mindfulness, you'll find that your mind becomes less cluttered with unnecessary thoughts and more attuned to the present moment. This mental cleanliness is the first step toward a more peaceful and enlightened life. Number 2. Cultivate loving kindness. The Buddhist practice of metta, or loving kindness, is a profound method for cultivating unconditional love and compassion for oneself and others. At its core, metta is about developing a deep sense of goodwill and kindness, not just towards those we love, but also towards those we find difficult and even those we've never met. This practice is rooted in the understanding that all beings deserve happiness and freedom from suffering, and it encourages us to extend our compassion beyond the boundaries of our immediate circle. Cultivating loving kindness is a powerful way to purify the mind. When we nurture feelings of compassion, we naturally dissolve the barriers of anger, jealousy, and resentment that often cloud our thoughts. By consciously choosing to focus on love and kindness, we replace negative mental states with positive ones, leading to a cleaner and more peaceful mind. This shift in focus not only improves our relationships with others, but also enhances our relationship with ourselves, fostering self-compassion and inner harmony. A daily metta-meditation practice can be an effective way to develop this positive mental state. To begin, find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. Start by focusing on your breath, allowing your mind to settle. Then, bring to mind someone you care about deeply and silently repeat phrases like, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you live with ease." As you continue, expand these wishes of loving kindness to yourself, those you find challenging, and eventually, to all beings everywhere. As you practice metta meditation regularly, you'll notice a gradual softening of your heart and a greater capacity for compassion in your daily interactions. This practice not only cleanses the mind of negative emotions, but also creates a ripple effect of kindness and understanding in the world around you. Over time, you'll find that cultivating loving kindness becomes second nature, leading to a more peaceful and compassionate life. Incorporating metta into your daily routine is a powerful step toward mental purification. By dedicating just a few minutes each day to this practice, you'll be nurturing a state of mind that is free from negativity and rich in love and compassion. This transformation not only benefits your own well-being, but also contributes to a more harmonious and loving world. Number 3. Embrace impermanence. The Buddhist concept of impermanence, or anicca, is one of the fundamental truths of existence. It teaches that everything in life, our thoughts, emotions, relationships, and even our physical bodies, is in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same forever. Everything is subject to change. By deeply understanding and embracing this truth, we can begin to see the futility of clinging to things as if they were permanent. And this realization can lead to profound mental and emotional freedom. Understanding that everything is temporary helps us release attachments that often cause suffering. When we cling to people, possessions, or even ideas, we set ourselves up for disappointment because nothing can stay exactly as it is. By accepting the impermanent nature of all things, we learn to let go of these attachments, which in turn cleanses our mind of the anxiety and fear associated with losing them. This practice allows us to experience life more fully, without the burden of trying to hold on to what is inevitably going to change. Applying the understanding of impermanence in daily life can be transformative. For example, when faced with a difficult situation or negative emotion, remind yourself that this too shall pass. Whether it's a challenging project at work, a conflict in a relationship, or feelings of sadness or anger, acknowledging that these experiences are temporary can provide comfort and prevent us from becoming overwhelmed. This mindset encourages resilience, as we learn to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of peace and acceptance. Another way to embrace impermanence is by appreciating the present moment. When we recognize that moments are fleeting, we are more likely to savor the good times and approach the tough times with patience. For instance, enjoying a meal, spending time with loved ones, or simply taking a walk in nature can be more meaningful when we understand that these experiences are temporary. This awareness not only enriches our lives, but also prevents us from taking things for granted. Incorporating the principle of impermanence into our daily lives leads to a more balanced and clear mind. By releasing attachments and embracing the ever-changing nature of existence, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and open our hearts to the beauty of the present moment. This practice is a powerful way to cleanse the mind and live a life of greater peace and fulfillment. Number 4. Engage in right speech and right action. In Buddhism, ethical behavior is central to spiritual development, and two key aspects of this are right speech and right action, which are part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right speech encourages us to speak truthfully, kindly, and purposefully, while right action guides us to behave in ways that are harmless and beneficial to ourselves and others. By practicing these principles, we create a foundation for a life of integrity and peace, which in turn purifies the mind and fosters inner clarity. Speaking and acting mindfully is essential for maintaining a clean and peaceful mind. When we engage in harmful speech or actions, we not only cause suffering to others but also disturb our own mental equilibrium. Negative speech such as gossip, lies, or hurtful words can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and anxiety, which clutter the mind with negativity. Similarly, actions driven by greed, anger, or ignorance can create mental turmoil. By choosing our words and actions carefully, we align our behavior with our values, which leads to a clearer and more tranquil mind. To practice right speech in everyday interactions, start by being mindful of your words before you speak. Ask yourself, is what I'm about to say true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If the answer to any of these questions is no, consider reframing your words or choosing silence instead. Practicing active listening is another important aspect of right speech. By truly listening to others without interrupting or judging, you create a space for more meaningful and respectful communication. Right action can be practiced by making conscious decisions that reflect compassion and respect for all beings. This includes refraining from actions that cause harm, such as lying, stealing, or engaging in violence. Instead, focus on actions that promote well-being, like helping others, being honest, and practicing non-violence. Simple acts of kindness, such as offering help to someone in need or being patient with others, are powerful ways to cultivate right action in your daily life. By integrating right speech and right action into your daily routine, you contribute to a cleaner mind and a more harmonious life. These practices not only help you avoid the mental clutter that comes from harmful behavior, but also create a ripple effect of positivity in your environment. Over time, you'll find that ethical behavior becomes second nature, leading to a mind that is free from guilt, regret, and inner conflict, and is instead filled with peace and clarity. Number 5. Meditate regularly. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for cleansing the mind and achieving mental clarity. In Buddhism, meditation is not just a practice but a way of life, serving as a means to purify the mind from the defilements of negative thoughts, emotions, and attachments. Through regular meditation, we create a space where we can observe the workings of our mind, understand its patterns, and gradually release the clutter that causes suffering. This process of inner purification leads to a state of peace, wisdom, and profound insight. There are various forms of meditation that can help in the purification of the mind, each offering unique benefits. Breath meditation is perhaps the simplest and most accessible, involving a focus on the breath as a way to anchor the mind in the present moment. By concentrating on the breath, we train the mind to remain calm and centered, allowing distracting thoughts to pass without attachment. Insight meditation, or vipassana, goes deeper by encouraging practitioners to observe the nature of their thoughts and emotions, leading to a deeper understanding of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Zen meditation, or zazen, emphasizes sitting in stillness and observing the mind without trying to control it, fostering a state of pure awareness and mindfulness. Establishing a regular meditation routine is crucial for lasting mental clarity. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, meditation strengthens the mind, making it more resilient to stress, negativity, and distraction. Start by dedicating just a few minutes each day to meditation, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. Consistency is key. Even short daily sessions can have a profound impact over time. Create a quiet space where you can meditate without interruptions, and consider setting a regular time each day to make it a habit. Incorporating meditation into your daily life doesn't require a drastic change in your routine. You can start with just 5 minutes of breath meditation in the morning or before bed, gradually expanding to longer sessions as you see the benefits. Remember, the goal of meditation is not to empty the mind of thoughts, but to observe them without attachment, allowing the natural process of mental purification to take place. Over time, you'll find that your mind becomes clearer, more focused, and more peaceful, reflecting the inner transformation that meditation brings. By meditating regularly, you'll cultivate a mind that is not only free from the clutter of negative thoughts and emotions, but also more attuned to the present moment. This clarity and peace will extend into all areas of your life, enhancing your ability to make wise decisions, respond to challenges with calmness, and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. In this way, meditation becomes not just a practice, but a pathway to a cleaner, more enlightened mind. Conclusion. In cleansing our minds, we take an essential step toward living a more peaceful, compassionate, and fulfilling life. By practicing mindfulness, cultivating loving kindness, embracing impermanence, engaging in right speech and right action, and meditating regularly, we purify our thoughts and clear away the mental clutter that causes suffering. These Buddhist practices offer a pathway to inner peace and spiritual growth, and by incorporating them into your daily routine, you can experience lasting mental clarity and well-being. Begin today, and let your journey toward a cleaner mind lead you to a more enlightened life.